Hi friends, in this series or in this tutorial, we are going to introduce the Zustand with TypeScript. I found some less resources available with Zustand with TypeScript. That's why I'm going to create this series or tutorial. Why? Because of means in the frameworks level of the React and Next.js, like Next is a React framework. In that applications, while creating that applications using the Next.js, they are using the Zustand with the TypeScript compatibility only, not JavaScript. That's why I'm going to create the Zustand with the TypeScript. If you see the what is the Zustand means, Zustand is a German word. If you translate it into the Zustand, it is a state or condition. If you go to the Google it, what is a Zustand in English means, it is a German word Zustand translated to condition or state in English. Actually, this Zustand is written by the one author called Daishi Kato. He is a famous for, he is a not only written this Zustand, he is a written a many famous open source libraries. One of them is Zustand. If you want to refer this, you can go to this here his repository. See this. His name is Daishi Kato. He is written the many famous open source libraries. One of them is Zustand. He is written a one famous library called React Tracker. If you go to the Zustand library, if you want to refer the documentation, you can go with that, learn the how to install and how to use the how to create the store and how to bind the store to the user interface. Actually, Zustand is a why because of famous in this compared to the other libraries called Redux and Flux. Zustand is a small and fast scalable barebone state management solution. Zustand is a Confi API based hooks. It is a hooks in the we are going to create the in the form of hooks. We are not going to create the like normal functions. We are going to create like a hooks. It isn't boilerplate or opinionated, but has enough convention to be exploited and flux like. If you want to refer this, you can refer this documentation also or GitHub repository also. It is both are same. In this, there are many in this documentation there is a many guides and integrations also there. We are going to see this much. These all are things one by one. We are going to implement one application called counter like application only, but in different way. We are going to take this introduction application like a base application. We are going to create this application using the TypeScript. In this documentation, he has given a JavaScript code, but we are going to create the TypeScript code. In this, first we are going to follow some steps like first we are going to import the imports section. We are going to import the Zustand library, and second one is the interface creation or type creation. Interface or type. One of them we are going to create. Next one is the store creation or creation of store. Third one is a export the store. These things we are going to follow while creating the application. Decrease the font size. I'm going to hit the large or extra large. These things we are going to follow. First we are going to import the Zustand. Then second thing is we are going to create the interface for that store and create the store, actual store. Next export the store. We are going to follow these steps while creating the store. Increase this 36. Okay, 36 is okay. First I'm going to create one application. Application also we are going to create the TypeScript compatibility only. Make it maximize. I'm going to E directory, go to CD web application, CD React.js, CD React hooks. In this, I already created one application called just tutorial, but I'm going to name it as a just tutorial TS. npm create read npm create read at the rate of latest. In this only, while creating the application only, in this it will ask to create the application called React, and variant is a TypeScript. We are going to configure here. I'm going to give the just tutorial -ts. In this, select the framework called React. I'm selecting the React framework, and variant called TypeScript. I'm Go to the just tutorial ts and install the dependencies. Npm install. After completion of installing these dependencies, the directory cd web application react.js react hooks just tutorials. Go open the code. VS Code editor. So still it is installing. And apart from this, I'm going to install the Tailwind CSS also for CSS for beautification purpose. Go to the framework guides and go to the Vite. I have installed the Vite application. That's why I'm going to the Vite framework guides. Install this. I think installation is completed. Stop. Paste here and copy index.css. Copy this one and go to your project folder and go to the index.css. Remove the entire things and paste this one. Save this file and remove this one, and this one also remove, you can, no problem. Remove, go to the app.jsx, remove this one. I'm going to make it as a remove all things. I'm going to create one application called ts rafce. Okay, instead of these types, I'm going to at present, and I'm going to not going to create any types. That's why I'm removing this one and this one. I'm going to create just going to write here just end tutorial with the TypeScript. Okay, initiate this one and go to here content, copy this one, come to the tailwind.config.js. Here in the place of content, you can make it as a, then copy paste here. Come here and copy this class and copy this class and go to the app.jsx and run the application. For running, I'm going to cls npm run dev. Go to the browser, localhost 5173. I got the application. My application is running perfectly. Go to the application folder or project folder. Here in the src, create the store folder called store. In this store, we are going to create the one file called use bear store. In this, I'm going to name it as a .ts instead of the js. I'm going to create the .ts. First, import the just. Before importing, we have to install the Zustand. For that, go to the terminal in this project folder, npm install Zustand. Don't forget this step. Install the Zustand. If you want to see the it is installed or not, go to the app package.json, go to the dependencies, Zustand is installed. Tailwind is installed in the not in dependencies, Tailwind is installed in the dev dependencies. If you see here, this is Tailwind CSS. Go to the use bearstore.js. I'm going to import the Zustand import create from the Zustand and create the interface or type. I'm going to create the, instead of the type, I'm going to create the interface tbear store. In this, I'm going to create some properties and behaviors. For this base, I'm going to take first one is a like how counter application, like counter, then is the add counter and decrease remove the counter, like same like I'm going to create the base is equals to wait. Actually this is the interface. Here we are going to mention the types only, number, and next one what is that, increase population, same like increase population means function of the increase the bear count, like here function with no arguments, only the void returns. And decrease population. Decrease population means decrease the bear count and void. And remove all bears. Remove all bears or remove reset all bears, like same like remove all population. So you can take the remove all bears. Also, I'm going to take the simply remove all bears void. In the JavaScript, we have directly created the we in the function of create, where we have passed the one more function, one more callback function. But here in the TypeScript, when it comes to the while creating the type using the TypeScript, we are going with the currying, like method of currying. If you go to the once again documentation, if you refer this. Refer this. Where is we can refer TypeScript uses section. Can go to here, and if you see TypeScript, like basic TypeScript using does not require anything special except for waiting. We are going to like like this instead of like this create function, we are going to the like create type. It is a type. We have created like type called t-base store. In this, we are going to first passing one. In this, I'm leaving the one parenthesis. In this, another parenthesis, I'm passing the function instead of this. This is a called a currying. If you see if you go to the refer the what is the function currying, you can get the n number of resources in the YouTube. If you see complete, a more complete TypeScript guidance is can refer like this. See here. Basic uses, you can create the interface same like how it is there. I have created in the my application also, like why can't we simplify and infer the types from the initial state by the currying. You can refer this one, please. You can refer these things here. Const use bear store equal to create. In this create function, first I'm going to pass the TypeScript, like sorry, interface type. I'm leaving with the first parenthesis. In the second parenthesis, I'm passing the my callback function called set. Bears, initial value of the bears I'm giving as a 0. You can take 1 also, no problem. In the second value, why I'm getting the squiggly this red lines means actually it contains the in the TypeScript file contains the four statements, like one is the property and the second one is the set. So remaining three are the functions. If you create all the things here, this red lines will be gone. I'm going to create this increase the population. Increase population means is a increment the bear count. If you call this function state, in this state we are going to this bears equal to state dot bears plus 1. Next, see, this one is increasing slowly, but at the end it will be gone. Like decrease the population. Decrease the population means same like how I have written state decrease the count of the bear count. Bears of state dot bears minus 1. Same like remove all bears. See, all counts will be gone. Like why it is still it is getting that state dot bears. You can directly pass the bears column 0. The left hand side of the arithmetic operation must be type of any comma number big int or you can make this as a number. Okay. Maybe the problem of capital N. That's why it is actually type is a small n. That's why it is showing the red lines in this. Okay. The last section of this is a export the store. Export. I'm exporting the default. Export default use bear. My store creation is completed. Come on to the create components. Here components. In this component section, I'm going to create the bear box. Like I'm going to create the bear box like cat box. I'm going to like that. Create here one file called bear in the capital bearbox.tsx. Instead of the JSX, I'm going to create the TSX. Remove these things. Remove this one also. Remove this app.jsx also. Or first TS IFC. Okay. Import this one instead of this. Okay. Import that bear box here. Bear box slash react dot fc react dot fc. In this, if you want, if you have any interfaces, you can pass I app props. If it contains, I'm going to pass it as the I app props. Now it is gone. Here also, instead of this props like this, making, I'm going to create interface for this I bear box props. I bear box props. Here I bear box props. Sorry, not like this. React dot fc I bear box props. Here you can write the actual logic of the code. You can bind this here. Div tag here. Zustand in the head section. Zustand tutorial TypeScript. Justin tutorial TypeScript class name here text Excel and text I'm taking to Excel font bold I'm taking and text center alignment is text center. Go to the browser over here and now to see Justin tutorial TypeScript. If you see here, if you want to bind this, you can use bear store of I'm going to select the each and every state and properties and function state dot bears const bears. Next increment population increase population use bear state dot increase population const decrease population use bears of state dot decrease population const remove all bears equal to use bear store is equals to state dot remove all bears. Here bears I'm going to take in this bears I'm going to take inject the bears class of rounded sorry first I'm going to take container mx auto and my6 instead of this container I'm going to take specific weight here 750 pixel. I'm going to take some border 2 and padding I'm going to take as a 4 p-4 and rounded corners of LG rounded corners of LG py4 or p bottom padding bottom I'm going to take 4 last name p left side I'm going to take 4 text LG can take the font medium. Here I'm going to take one more div. In this div, I'm going to take two buttons called one is the increase population. Another one is called decrease population. Another one is decrease population. Another one is clear the bears. Clear bears. Same I'm going to take padding left 4 text LG and font medium. Okay, moving the font and flex I'm giving like a flex box and gap I'm going to give 4 and py2. In each and every button, selecting class of bg green for text white and px2 and py3. Okay, px1 and py2. Okay, rounded corners md py2 3. Okay, on click, I'm going to click function in this increase population. I'm going to change this one. Instead of this increase, I'm going to take decrease population. Instead of this increase population, I'm going to remove all bits. If you go to here and increase the population, if you click on this, population is increasing. If you click on this, population is decreasing. If you write the condition, you can write it should be 0 or more than the 0, not be negative, and clear this. If you clear this, it will comes to the 0. First increase population means increase the bear count, decrease population means decreasing the bear count, and clearing means it comes to the 0, like resetting the base count. If you see this, we have performed the store creation. The store name is the use bear store. In this, I have followed the some steps like a creation of the first import section and interface creation and actual store creation. I'm going to take this interface into the store while creating the store. I'm going to follow what properties and behaviors like functions I have created, same functions I'm repeating in the store also. And last one is export the store to the user interface. Here in the user interface section, name it as a barebox.tsx. In this, I'm going to binding this. I'm selecting the each end, or we can go with the like this also. Instead of selecting the each and every property and property or function, we are going to like destructure the first use base store. In this, like it giving the bears comma increase population comma decrease population comma remove all bears. Like this also we can do, but what is the problem with this? We can see this one in the later sections. What is the problem with the instead of the selecting each and every, we can why going with the all the things at a time. We are going to see this problem in the later section or coming section. If you see like this also, we can perform increase population, decrease population, and reset the value, reset the base. If you remove this, no problem, can still works. Save this file and increase the population, increase the bear count, decrease the population, decrease the bear count. So I'm going to increase the population 20, decrease the bear count, and clear the bears. See, come up with the 0. In this session, we are going to create the one more application like a cat store application, but I'm going to create using the Immer middleware. If you see in this documentation, like Zustand documentation, in the integration sessions, there is a Immer middleware is there. We are going to use this middleware while developing the cat store application. First, see what is the Immer middleware. Immer middleware enables you to use the immutable states in a more convenient way, and also with Immer you can simplify the handling the immutable data structures in Zustand. We are going to directly mutate the state using the intermediate layer. First, we are going to directly jump into the my VS Code editor. In this, I am going to create one application. Go to the store, create one file called ucat. I'm going to name it as a ucatstore.js. So not JS, TS. In this, we have already know that what are the steps to follow. Once go to the previous application, in this, first you have to import the Zustand, then create the interface or type, then create the store, actual store, then create the export the store. Same steps we are going to follow in the use cat store also. First, import the create from the Zustand, then create the interface. In this interface, we are going to take I cat store. What is the name we have given like I T base store, like same name, maybe T cat store, T cat store. We are going to name it as. In this, we are going to take like cats. Cat in this cats. In the cats is the object. In this, I'm going to take big cats. Big cats. Big cats is a number, comma, small cats. Small cats, it is also number. Next, there is a functions like actions, increment, big cats. It is a function with a type void, with the return type as a void. Next, increase, small cats. It is also function type, void return type. After interface completion, like create the store, const use cat store. In this create function, in this function we are going to pass at the set callback function called set. In this cats, big cats, there is a two properties are there. One is the big cat, big cats is the initial value 0. Small cats is initial value 0. Next, comma, actions we are going to write increase big cats. It is a function. The function we are going to call the set function. In this set function, there is a state. In this state, we are getting the state as a parameter. In this state, we are going to return the value of dot state, comma, cats of cats. This dot state dot cats. Increase the big cats. Increase these big cats. These big cats is coming from the big cats state dot cats dot big cats plus 1. Implement this one. Then click it through any function type. Okay. We have to make the like how previously used base store.ts we have created like this. We have to pass here. Don't forget this big cat store. Big cat sorry. T cat store. T capital T store. Or copy this interface, paste here, and do the curly. This is a function of curly. Why I am getting means I have to I have to call the like I have to make use of this all the functions in the store. That then only it will going to in this red squiggly lines will be gone. Next, what is the next function? Next is the increment increase cat. See now it is gone in this set state. Same how we did in the big cat store, increase big cat store. Same like here also we have to do restructure that like a spread operator dot 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 state dot cats comma. Here instead of the big cats, we are going to now increment the state dot cats dot small cat instead of big cat, small cat plus one here. Export. Now you are going to export the use cat store. Use cat store. Okay. Some 50% work is completed. We have to go to the components. In this component, we are going to not file, not folder here cat box dot jsx sorry tsx. Remove this one. I'm going to create or just copy this one for copy this one. This once make it as a paste here. Change the left names instead of this. I cat box here also change cat box get a cat box like while exporting also change the name like control D cat box like here remove this one. We are going to use the instead of the use base store we are going to use the cat store and import use cat store from the dot 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 slash store slash use cat store. I'm not getting the default function not it is here. Okay. It is a default function we exported. Go to the cat store, go to the base store. Here it is also there. Here it is the cat store is a default function. Go to the cat box and here use the things like cats in this cats comma increase population sorry not increase population increase big cats comma increase small cats equal to use cat store. It is coming from the now use cat store. We are going to use these things like a cats dot big cats change this to big cats. Here it is a small cats. Here it is a cats dot big cats and cats dot small cats. Here. And same here also instead of the increase population instead of this we are going to do the increase big cats or you can use the add big cats also add big cats here remove big add small cats. This one is a clear where we are going to comment this one. We are going to see this one after some time. Remove this one. increase big cats, increase small cats. Simple function. I have taken code from the bearbox.txx. I have pasted here and I have did some changes in the catbox.txx. Nothing I have did. I have did some changes using the changes from the code taken from the like bearbox.txx. You can also do, but maybe it is possible if you have time permits, you can rewrite the code and that. I'm going to write here cat store. If you go to this, go to my application, go to the app.tsx instead of the bear box, cat box, cat box, no this one, cat box. Go to here, see. You are able to see the two things. If you want to increment the big cats, you can click on the big cats. If you want to increment the small cats, you can increment the small cats. Click on the add small cats button means it will going to increment. Here I'm going to my use catstore.ts. Here, if you observe the once again clearly, I have here nested. If you observe here cats in the cats object, I have doing the while incrementing the increment big cats function. If you observe this, we are doing the this dot state and dot state dot cats like if you have the in the nested function in nested objects also we have to do the same thing, we are going to repeat it. If you want to minimize this, if you want to like decrease this one, we are going to use the one more middleware called immer middleware. This will makes us to life easy, and you cannot do the spread operator. You cannot use the spread operator. We can directly update. Here, what we have doing means we are recreating the object. We are recreating the object using this spread operator. Here, if you observe this, if you go to the documentation also in the not these integrations, instead of the integrations, go to the this updating state. If you see here, once more, I'm going to show the see. If you see normal approach similar to the React or Redux, the normal approach is to copy each level of the state object. This is a done with a spread operator and by manually merging it in with the new state values like so. See, this is a very long. Let's explore more alternative that will make your life easier. See, you can do directly. You can if you want to update the counter, we are going to the deeply. See, state dot deep, and in the nested also deep dot nested. In the object, in that nested object, we are going to again going to deep. See, this is a too long process. That updating state also more complex. See, many people use the immer to update the nested value. Immer can be used anytime if you need to update the nested state, such as in the React, Redux, of course, the stem. You can use the immer to shorten your state updations for deeply nested object. Let's take a look at the example. If you see here, we have to update the counter present in the object. It is present in the nested. It is present in the deep. You can directly plus dot deep dot nested dot object dot count. Here also we are going to do same thing. We are going to approach. Go to first instead of this how to use the immer means go to the immer middleware documentation. First you have to must and should install this immer middleware. Go to my terminal and npm install immer. See, you can use the immer like this. We have to enter store or enter callback function is be bind into the this immer function. How we are creating the create function? Inside that create function we are going to passing the callback function of set this callback function of set of this. Like the same one more level we have to use that as a immer, updating the complex states. It is completed. npm, you can run the application. npm run dev, go to the my. How to first import this? You have to import immer from the Zustand / middleware / immer, or you can copy this one and paste it into the, go to the here, come to the imports. After create, here you can immer, you can take one more, go to the last, here take the one more parenthesis. This is the immer middleware. You can not require to do this much. You can remove this one entire thing. Remove this one. You can use directly update state.cats.bigcats here plus plus. Here also same thing. Instead of the big cats, we are going to use small cats. State.cats.small cats plus plus semicolon. Go to the my project, refresh this, application is refreshing, increase the big cats. See, it is incrementing smoothly. Increase the small cats, it is incrementing smoothly. Now it is working fine. How to use? Like where we want, there is a one more thing here too we have to see. There is a one more parameter called get. Here we are get is used to get the elements, get these properties from the application to application. Actually, if you want to see this, say go to the this catbox.tsx. If you want to see the one more, like if you want to see the total number of cats, like total number of cats means like big cats add addition of small cats. If you want to see that, we are going to use in the cat store, remove this one. We are going to use in this first write the interface for that summary void, not void, it is a number. It will give the number. Coming to here, there is a summary. It will give function. It will returns total. What is the total? First we have to take the total equal to get function. Get is a function dot cats dot big cats plus, like this you have to use. Get is a function dot cats dot small cats. You have to return this total. How to use this? Same like how we have used in this here, comma summary. Create one more h2 variable, h2 tag here. Instead of this small cats, total cats. So this you can use the summary function directly, you can call, is possible. Go to here, once again refresh, increase this. See, total cats also increasing, increase the small cats. See, total cats also increasing with the small cats or with the big cats. Like this, we are going to use the immer middleware. In this session, we are going to learn about the learn about the selecting the each and every state instead of the selecting all the states at a one time. What is the advantage? We are going to see the advantages also. If you see, I am going to create the one more component apart from the cat box one. Create file called catbox22.tsx. If you copy this one entire thing and paste in this box, change here where the cat box is there and place this too. And I'm going to remove the some properties also. I'm going to re-render the. I'm going to leave with the only big cats instead of the small cats. I'm going to remove the total cats also. Buttons also I'm going to remove the. In this also I'm going to left with only two things. In the cats I'm going to take big cats, big cats instead of the small cats. This is a called destructuring property, object destructuring. If you want to see this, see. I think I haven't injected in the app.parent component catbox 2. This is the component. If you render this, add cats, add big cats. See, in the both the components like catbox and catbox 2 component, add small cats. See, in this also, this in small cats is there in the catbox 2 only. That's why it is rendering in the small this box catbox. But if you want to see the difference, what is whether the both components unnecessary renderings are there or not, for that I'm going to the cat box, copy here, paste, and I'm going to random math dot random, copy this entire thing and place it in the both the components. This catbox 2 and catbox. Remove this one. I think not required. If you observe this, go to the browser. See, I have mentioned one tag here random. In that, I am taken the dynamically as a one math dot random. If you observe the difference, if you click on the big cats in the both the once again first refresh this, refresh the refresh the web application, and if you observe the difference whether the both the components is rendering unnecessarily or not. If you click on this big cats, see this component is rendering, this component is rendering because of the in the both the components big cat variable, some variable is there. But if you click on the if you click on the add small cats button, see that small cats variable is present in the only in the cat box only, but it is not present in the this second component like a cat box 2 component. But unnecessarily if you click on this, we are it is component is rendering. This is the problem with if you take the whole properties at a one time. If a solution for this problem is instead of the taking the selecting all the properties, selecting instead of selecting all the properties, comment this const. I'm going solution for this. Select each and every property at a time, like big cats. See, big cats use cat store of. In this I'm going to take state dot cats dot big cats, and in this also increment some method also like method means action increase big cats, same like use cat store state dot increase big cats, increase big cats. See, instead of the selecting at a time all the properties, all the properties taking from the use cat store, you can do like this. You can do like this. We can avoid the problems of re-rendering, unnecessary re-rendering. If you go to the web browser, if you now increment, once again refresh the application after changing stuff, after adding the code. Uh, if you click on this add big cards, See, this big cats is rendering. If we click on once again, after 20 can stop. See, after 20 we have stop. But if you click on the add small cats, see, we did not seeing the uh, this this component is not rendering, not re-rendering. If once again click that, see, the still this big cats the cat box component is rendering, but this component is not rendering. Somewhat extent we have stopped the unnecessary re-renderings of the component. This is the actual problem of the unnecessary re-rendering of the components in the gesture. You can do same thing in the cat box also if you want to select here. Instead of this, you can select the all the properties like cats, uh, big cats, big cats, use cat store, state, state dot cats dot big cats, and same small cats also. Sorry, small cats use cat store state dot cats dot small cats. Same like methods also, like increase big cats, use state dot increase big cats, const increase small cats, increase small cats, use cat store of state dot increase small cats. Like same summary function also, summary. Yes, why it is not getting the proper tags state of state dot summary. You can remove these both things unnecessarily, and here you can, instead of the cats, you can directly call this. Okay, go to the, you can remove this one also, you can remove this one and go to the web browser. Once again refresh the web page and click on the add big cards. Add big cards, due to this both the components are rendering. If you click on this, see 15. If you click on this, see only this component is rendering. We have did the this second component is not rendering. We have stopped the somewhat extent of the unnecessary re-rendering of the components. In this class, we are going to deep dive into the this property selection of this property. We are going to use the second way, like how to select the these functions. Like we have seen the properties and functions like this, but we are going to one more way, like how to select the functions in the more optimization way. Here we are going to first create the one component called cat controller. Okay, first I'm going to create the component, then I'm going to write the optimization code tsx cat controller dot tsx. Going to make it as a capital. I'm going to copy some code from the here. Copy, remove this and paste here. Going to select this part. Instead of this cat box, I'm going to select cat controller everywhere it is changed. If you see this here, I'm going to remove the properties here. This one also I'm going to remove, summary also. I'm going to only left with two things, like increase big cat and increase small cats. These and I'm going to remove the these things also. I'm going to only left with the two buttons. I'm going to here I'm going to leave the this random function also, random function or method we called it, and I'm going to add these two buttons like add big cat and add small cats. Save this file and run the application. Npm run dev. Go to the browser, localhost 5173. Two components are there. Go to the app component, and here add the cat controller component. If you observe this, here we have the two things. Here we have the not two things, sorry, three things we are have here. Like one is a cat box. First one is a cat box, and second one is a cat box 2 component. Third one is a like a cat controller component. These three. If you want to make it as a name, go to here and change the name for the each and every component. Here instead of this cat store, cat box. Here also change cat box to here also cat controller. Cat controller or CTRL. You can make it as a controller. Go to the browser. Once again refresh this. See cat box to cat CTRL, cat controller. If you want to make it as a side by side each and every component, go to here and create one div here instead of here div grid column 3 here, and grid column 3 and paste the three components. If you want to see the browser, now it is side by side, but it looks like a ugly. Make it as a two components. Okay, it's now good. It's now good. You can take the one heading also if you want. Just end with TypeScript course. TypeScript course. Can make here heading. If you want, you can give the text 3XL and font bold and text center and y-axis 4. Okay, if you we are going to the actual content. If you see this, if you we have already seen the these two things. If you click on this, see it is incrementing here and here also. If you click on this one also, here it is incrementing here and here. If you click on the small button, see only it is incrementing here only. By because of here there is a no property of the small cats. We have in the previous class we have here we have used the selecting the each and every property and action instead of the selection of the all the properties are like all the properties and actions. But if you observe here there is a way like not like this. Go to the cat controller. Or this is increase big cats comma increase small cats equal to use cat store of state dot state, if you see state, or you can select like this also. If you remove like this also, see, once again refresh this, add this one, it is incrementing. If you observe this, once again refresh this, if you observe the all the components, once again if you add this button, this one changing, like this component cat box one is changing, cat box 2 also changing, and cat controller component also changing. Why? Because of we have used here we have used the instead of selecting the each and every variable, we have selected the some components at a time, like some actions, some behaviors at a time, or you can call it as some functions at a time using the directive. Within directive use cat store. Uh, Here there is a disadvantage. Not only we are going to, not only we have in the, if you see in the cat box too, we have selected like this, but there is a way of selecting the auto selection. There is a concept called auto selection. If you refer the Justin documentation, open the Justin documentation. There is a in the guidance auto generating selector, or not auto selectors, like auto generating selector. We recommend using selectors when you're using the either properties or actions from the store. You can access values from the store like this. They have told the use like this, but instead of, however, writing this could be tedious. However, writing this could be, we have seen this one in the previous class, but however, writing this could be tedious. The if that is the case for you, you can auto generate your selectors. Like, you can auto generate your selectors. For that, there is a code is given. You can please copy that and paste in your, go to the store, thus create one file called create store dot js, not js, ts. Here, paste the code. Once again, I'm going to go to the Justin documentation in the guidance in the auto generating selectors. In this, if you once again carefully read this documentation, there is a given already we have did this thing, selection of each and every properties or actions. But however, writing this could be tedious. If that is case, you can auto generate your selectors like this. There is a code also given. You can follow this code. And here we are going to do some changes, like instead of the let, you can change it to const. Here also key also const, change it to const. Here you have to export this. Student should export this. My job is finished. How to use this, how to inject this into our store means, here if you have store like this, you can inject the store like a, apply the function to your store, like you have to bind like this. You have to first auto selector, copy this function name, go to the your use cat store and go to first import that thing. Import, not again. I'm going to change this name to create selector. I think create selector. Okay. Here you can import this create selectors from the create selector. Okay. You can make it as well. So selectors, okay, no problem. Update here also updated. You can wrap this create selectors and wrap the entire code into here. See, now it is it is completed, but in still there is a now selectors are auto generated and you can access them directly. You can use this. There is a you can ignore this one, but get the access of the actions. Like if you want to use these functions like increment big cats and increment small cats, there is a way of here given that you have to use this use bear store log dot use dot increase. Instead of this increase, we are going to use these function names. Like what is that function names? These function names like increase big cats and increased small cats. I'm going to remove all of these things. This one also remove and come here. You can want to comment constant increase big cats equal to use cat store dot use dot use dot increase big cats function. Next one is increase small cats equal to use cat store dot use dot increase small cats function. If you want to, you can remove this one and make it as a remove. Go to our application. Once refresh this application, now we can render this application. See, if you increase this add big cats, if you click on this add big cats, it is incrementing here, and it is functional component also re-rendering. But if you click on this, see this random function is not this random function here only updating here only changing here only not here because of there is no property here and in this function. If you click on here also see all if you click on the add big cats in the cat controller component also this it is changing here and here like a cat box and cat box 2, but it is not changing. It is not reloading. The component is not reloading um, in the cat controller component. If you once again increment this one, see only it is increasing the random. It is increasing the cat box only because of the properties available in the cat box only. It is not available in the other components like cat box 2 and cat controller. Like this, we are going to achieve the optimization of the components and application. In this session, we are going to study about the multi-state selection, or you can call it the selecting the multiple states also. In the previous example, we have studied about the how to select the each and every action at a time. Like we have taken the separate for the selecting the each and every action for the separately, but now I'm going to take the both are at a time, both actions at a time. Increase big cats, comma increase small cats equal to use cat store. We have did previously using this that component will be rendering using using this code. The component will be rendering each and every button click or this function this store changes. If you see this in the web browser, I'm going to refreshing my web browser. If you click on these buttons like see in the button clicks also the three this one and this one is rendered because of it will rendered because of this there is a property is there here big cats and here big cats, but unnecessarily this third component like a cat controller component also rendering due to the button clicks. We want to if you want to stop that, there is a way we have used the previously like cat store dot use dot increase, and we have created one selectors called create selector. But there is another way is there. Using that we can stop that recreation of the object. If you see this state, we are going to select increase big cats equal to cat state dot increase big cats comma increase small cats, sorry, increase small cats column state dot increase small cats. And not only this one, we are going to use one more called shallow. Shallow is coming from the just and slash shallow. Using this shallow, we are going to stop the recreation of the object. If you see, once again, save this cat controller.tsx component, and here go to the browser, and if you click on this, see, if you observe this one, if you observe that this render method is not it's render method, sorry, if you observe that this random method, math.random method, it is not refreshing or not reloading or not re-rendering. See, if you I'm clicking on this button, or if you want to see once again, refresh this. If you click this button, see these two components are rendering. This cat box and cat box 2 is components are rendering, but this one is not running. If you click on the add small cats also, same thing happening. This component is not rendering. We have used this shallow. Actually, shallow will do the stop the recreation of this object. Recreation of the object, just and object. You can call as just and object also. Recreation of the just and object. If you remove this shallow, what will happen? We are going to see. If you remove this shallow, it will go to the previous only, previous thing, and refresh this one. And if you once again click on this, see again it is rendering. Again it is re-rendering the component when the button clicks. If you want to make it as a stop recreation, one more extra semicolon, sorry, comma is there, and place the shallow keyword, and save this component and refresh the web page, and once again test the web page. See, now random method is not rendering, not re-rendering. See, if you observe this, only these above two components are rendering, and this one is not rendering. Due to this somewhat extent, we are going to stop the recreation of the just and object. You can call it as a just object, or you can call it as a just and object. We are in this session, we are going to learn about the DevTools. Like DevTools, like it is a extension. Like we are going to track our changes of the state. If you want to track the how like what is the count of the big cats, like what is the count of the small cats, and what is the count of the total cats, like it will track our for every action or every button click, it will going to track. First I'm going to install the DevTools extension, Redux DevTools extension. For that I'm going to I'm going to extensions. In that, visit Chrome Web Store. In this, type the Redux DevTools. This extension we need. Add to Chrome. Click on the see. This is the Redux DevTools. If you want to see, you can you can view the video, or you can see the this examples. Like you can refer this one. I'm going to clicking on the Add to Chrome. It is showing the one pop-up button. Add the extension. Okay, extension is added. To can make it as a cancel. If you want, if you come to the again, you can cancel this and come to this here. If you want to use the dev tools, like if you want to use this extension, where is that Redux? Somewhere it is going to there, or you can see the manage extensions in this. Where is this Redux dev tools details? Go to. I love not like this. Or click on this here and go click on the open in a window, uh, open in a window. See, it is opening. Actually no store found. Make sure to follow the instructions. It is saying that make sure to follow the instructions in the Redux. It is showing some instructions, but we are not going to like this. Before, if you want to use the DevTools in the Redux, like sorry, if you want to use the DevTools in the Redux, there is a some separate guidance is there. But we are using this DevTools in the we are using this Redux DevTools extension in the Justin. If you want to use that, we are going to follow some steps in the our code. See, go to the I'm removing this two. Go to the SRC, go to the stores. Where is the stores? Like um, I'm going to my Bear store. In this, I'm going to use the DevTools. Like there is a middleware. Actually, we are going to use this DevTools middleware. Now go to the last use. If you go to the our application, our application, if you click on this, see, it is 4, it is showing. Actually, I have used in this bear store. If you want to see that, go to the app.tsx, copy and bear box, only grid. Okay, bear box is there. I'm going to refreshing my application. Open this, open the DevTools, open new window. See, now it is enabled. Now it is store is present. Why? Because of means we have attached our. If you want to see clearly, you can make it as a side by side. See, I want to decrease the application. Okay, it is a bears. In the bears only, I have attached. At present, I have attached that DevTools in the bears only. Bears store only. If you want to click on this increase, see incrementing. This bears is incrementing. If you want to, it is actually initial stage. If you want to see this, see. If you click on once again, see two. If you click on one more, it is three. See. If we want to decrease the bears count, see, it is decrementing. Now it is decrementing to 1. Again, see. If you want to clear the bears, actually it is in the 0 only. If you want to increase, see, now it is in the 9. If you want to clear, at a single shot you can clear, it will comes to the 0. Like this, we are going to use the bears DevTools. If you want to, I'm going to use this same DevTools in the cat store app. Cat store also. Come to the cat store in the create in the immer inside in after immer we are going to use this DevTools. After inside the immer inside after immer middleware is complete, we are going to use the DevTools. We have to import the DevTools also. I have already it is automatically imported the DevTools from the Justin middleware. Go to the once refresh this, and we have to do one more thing in the app.tsx. After this bear box, we have to copy paste and to do this. You can use like this, or you can make it as a 3, decrease some text. Airbox, I'm decreasing the this width of this 400, and same controller also I'm decreasing the width 400. See, the width is decreased in the all the components. You can remove these components and remove this app dot also, app dot tsx also. Go to here, application, and you make it as a big. I'm only bring this one here. Okay, if you increasing this pairs, see, if you increasing this pairs, it is also showing that base is increasing that uh, 0 to 1 and 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. And if you want to decrease this, see, now base is 2, 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 3 to 2. Like if you want to clear this, you can clear this one 2 to 0 directly. If you like that, if you want to increase this big cats and small cats and total cats, see, I'm increasing this big cats to 3. See, again it is selecting. See, cats, big, big cats 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Like if you increase the small cats also 3 times, see, the small cats 0 to 1, small cats 1 to 2, small cats 2 to 3. It is showing like auto selecting instances, like auto selecting instances. For that, we are going to make it as a two names, like separately. If see, it is a one dev tool, and this one is a whole thing is another dev tool. We are going to make the name convention. For that, we are going to create one name for the. We are going to change in the bear store only. After this dev tool, in the dev tool only, where is that? In this dev tool, comma, we are going to write the name column. Actually, it is bear hyphen store, bear hyphen store. We are going to make it as a convenient name for this dev tool. Automatically, this name is visible in the dev tool section, Redux dev tool, where that here. If you want to see this bear store, like that cat store also, go to the VS Code. In this cat, after this in the dev tools, comma, name, cat store, cat store. Go to the my Redux dev tool. See, cat store. If you want to, you go to the application. Once refresh this, two instances only available. That is the cat store and bear store. If you click on this, if you click on the first, if you click on the any one of these cat store items, see, it is going to, it is showing the cat store. If you click on the bear store, suppose 3, it is going to 3. If you want to see separately in this instantly, if you want to see the cat store once again, like cat store tracking, like go to this here. If you go to the cat store, go to the in the instances here, you can select the cat store here. is 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Like if you want to increase again, this add small cats, I'm increasing to 5. See, small cats is 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 4 to 5. See, it is cat store. If you want to see bear store, see bear store in the 3 only. At last, it is 3 only. If you want to increase, see 10, 20. I'm increasing to 20. Go to the last, see 20. If you want to decrease, 8. See, go to the last, it is comes to the 8. If you want to clear these bears, see, to last it is comes to the 0. If you want to see the again cat store, see, cat store is showing the cat store 4 to 5. And if you want to see the big cats, see big cats is 2 to 3. In the raw also you can see, or tree structure also you can see. The states, see, state it is in the big cats and small cats. The same like if you want to see the bear store also, see, state it is in the same. You want to see cat store, see, like state, tree structure chart. Okay, like this it is the maybe chart and tree is like better to see, better to visible, like. But this DevTools is like actually it is a extension for the Redux actually. Redux, if you see this Redux toolkit, Redux and Redux toolkit. This is a one more library apart from the Juster. Actually, if you want to like if you're using in your application Redux or Redux toolkit, this DevTool automatically you can view this DevTools. What your changes in the happening in your application, you can view the changes in the this Redux dev tool. But if you want to use that in the gesture like this separate a library, separate state management library, you have to use the middleware like a dev tools middleware. I have used it here like a dev tools middleware. This you have to use in the gesture middleware. In this gesture you have to bind this to your store. In that case only you have to view the your changes or your modification in your the Redux dev tool. But it is default for the Redux or Redux toolkit. That library it is default. You can view the automatically when your application is changing. If you want to make it as a, if you suppose you are working on the production like environment. Suppose you are working on the some production line environment, you have to make it as a disable, or you have to make it as a remove this tracking, or remove this whole thing. If you want to in that case you have to use here one more property called enable column false. You have to make it as a enable column false, where we have used in the cat store. Suppose go to my application, refresh this. See, I'm not able to visible this. If you click on this, see, I'm not able to visible any trackings or any modifications. If you go to the bear store, if there is a, it is now I'm not able to see the cat store also now at present. Why? Because of we have made the disabled. We have did the disabled the store. We disabled the dev tools. If you want to go to the base store, if you click on this increment population and increment population, see, still you are able to see this. See, we got the 10. You are able to see by because of bear store. It is we have still enabled in the bear store application. If you want to disable here also, enable equal to false. It is a boolean property. You have to do true or false. See, if you go to this and click on refresh this application, go to our store. See, only one instance is there. Go to our application, and if you click on this, see, I'm increasing the my pairs. See, no trackings are available. Go to the DevTools, open my DevTools, and click auto selected it is, but no bare store instances also I'm not able to see, or I'm not able to see the trackings also. This is the property we are going to use to disable the dev tools in the production line. And actually this one used in the production line environment. We are not going to, while working on the development environment, we are going to see the what changes are happening while testing environment or development environment. We are going to see the what changes are happening and what is the bugs. If you have any bugs while working on the on click or on doing any events, in that case you can we can see this tracking, or how the properties is changing. But in the production environment we have to make sure the disable the dev tools. If you want to enable, make it go to the our VS Code terminal and place here true, and here also cat store also true. So if we click on this, see, I'm going to visible this. If we click on this anyone, see base I'm going to see. If we click on this, I'm going to see. If we click on any one of this, I'm going to see this one. Big cats 8 and small cats 0. If you want to see the small cats also, increase the small cats. In this session, we are going to learn the persist. Persist means we are going to storing our state management, our state data into the like local storage, or it is session storage. I'm going to my application called my just an application. If you see this, if you increase the item of the base, or if you decrease this, see, if you refresh this item, or if you refresh the uh, web page, see the updates application again resetting to the 0. In this also, if you go to the cats application also, cat store also, if you increase this, and if you increase the small big cats, and if you increase the small cats, if you increase the small cats, once refresh the, or once reload the application, web application, see, it will go coming to the 0. It will coming to the resetting to the 0. But we want to we, we want to store this data into the some place like a local storage or session storage. We don't want to reset. Either we have to reload or reset, refresh the web application. That state will be the state will be in the that position, in the same position only. We want to make that position. We have to use the one middleware called persist. I'm jumping into the VS Code editor. In this, if you see the beds, I'm going to the my bed store. First, I'm going to remove my two stores. I'm going to open my bed store. In this, we have previously used the dev tools. In this only, after the dev tools, we have to use the one more middleware called persist. It is coming from the just and slash middleware only. Like how this is same like this dev tools came from the Justin slash middleware. This persist also came from the coming from the same middleware only. I'm going to wrap it into the my state, my object. Here we are. I'm going to wrap before this. In this, why it is showing this? It is expecting the two arguments, but we have passed only one argument. The second argument is like object. Second argument here, after this we are going to pass the name name of this store, name of the, actually it is going to store in the form of object. That object name I'm going to mentioning here is, you can make it as a bare store object or bare store items. Bare store items, some unique name I'm going to, don't make it as a this name and this name same. That's why I have taken the bare store items, the separate name for this. If you see this, if you If you save this application, I'm jumping into the browser, like a browser. Once again, if you refresh, if you increase the population or decrease the population, if you do the refresh, see, if you do the refresh, see the base application, the base count is still in the position of 8. If you increase this somewhat 10 or 15, if you refresh, if you reload or refresh this URL or application, see the base is still 15. Where we have it is storing, where it is storing that, I'm going to my inspect, go to the inspect, go to the where is this applications, in this local storage. Actually it is defaultly stored in the local storage, but if you want to make it as a session store, you have to configure according to that. See, go here, and what name I have mentioned here, you have to see where store items, this next name. Where is that where store item? This one you can see here, where store items. See, where store items, this is, in this it contains the bare item is 15. If you want to decrease, see, it is also here also decreasing automatically. If you want to reset or clear the base, if you clear the base means it will comes to the 0. If you clear this, it will 0, and here also it is resetting 0. If you want to again decrease this, like it is going to the minus, see, it is also decreasing. Here also the count is showing. Like that, if you want to make the cat store also, we are going to same configure the cat store also. But before going to the configuring the cat store, there is a one more thing is we have to one more thing I'm going to say is like, if you want to like if you want to, instead of the local storage, I have told that by default it is local storage, but if you want to change it into, I want to um, store the items into the session storage instead of the local storage. How we have to configure? Go to the just and documentation. I'm also don't know, but I'm referring my documentation. Not my documentation, just and documentation. Sorry. Go to the where, like have to study about the, like what is the persist. Type here persist. Go to persist. Like where it is persist. In this, it is also coming from the documentation. Sometimes maybe go to the APIs. What is that? Integrations. Go to the integrations here. Persist store data here. Okay. Here in the integration section, in the persist store data, go to here. Here you have to change. How to? We have to swap the local storage to session storage. You have to configure like this. First, go to here. There is a one more property called storage. In this, there is a function called, there is a function we have to call this create, there is a called create JSON storage. It is also coming from the same justin slash middleware. In this we have to call, but in this we have to pass the one callback function called one callback session storage. Session storage, we have to make it. If you see this, if you go to the application, there is a n number of options are there. Not only this, there is a n number of storage options are there, but I'm aware of this local storage and session storage only. If you want to if you want to use the other also, you can refer this documentation, and you can, according to that, you can configure the store. I'm going to my application, my web application. Once refresh this, okay, go to the, first go to this local storage, uh, increase this. See, if you increase this application, but still it is not increasing. If you see this, it is not increasing. Why? Because of we have changed our storage setup to session storage. Go to the session storage. In this, go to the local host. See, my base store application is there here. See, base count is 16. It is also 16. If you want to decrease, See, yeah, 9, 8. See, it is also decreasing. If you want to clear this base, then clear. Like, if you want to again increase, if you want to see the one more time, can increase this base. If you want to decrease, can decrease to 50. Okay. Yeah. We have to configure the same thing into the our. If you want to make it as a console, if you want to leave it a local storage only, you can comment this one and go to the cat store. Same configure to that after DevTools in this persist. The middleware coming from the just and clash name. I'm going it as a cat store items. Cat store items. Cat store items. Go to here. Go to here. Increase this. See, we have the one more item called we got here. It is a cat store items. See in this cat, big cats and small cats. See, I'm increasing here big cat. That's why it is increasing the big cats. If you want to increase the small cats, see small cats is increasing. Here also, if you click this button also, it is going to increase. Like if you click this button and if you click this button, see automatically this it is changing. That state is updating. That there is a one more thing we have to do that. Mm, that is called suppose my state contains like my just and object contains the suppose instead of the cats apart from the cats there is a one to other variables are present like suppose I'm taking the cat color like a color is like a red color like is a size is mini cat like a size is mini cat that color or make it as a black and white. Like white. I like white color cats. Okay, white color, mini cat, size is mini. If you want to update, if you want to see this, once refresh this, see in this cat store, here also you have to make sure that color, color string and size also, size also string I have given. To if you increase this, if you want to like once refresh this application like if you refresh also it will not reset because of the application is in the application have the persist like there is a some storage present in here local storage or session storage that's why it is a the it is still it is in the 48 and 40 if you increase like if you update this see if state is contains the now one is the cats like cats like big cats and small cats one another one is like color and size but I don't want this. I want only the cats object only. I don't want the remaining object like a color and white. For that, there is a way like we have to meet like we have to exclude the two things like while storing into the this local storage or storing into the this data storage. I don't want to store link these two things like color and size. I want to only persist the only cats. In that case, there is a Mm, where is that here? In the cat store items here, there is a partialize. In this, we have to refer partialize. This one is a it enables you to, if you see this is a property called parcelize, it enables you to pick the sum of the states fields in to be stored in the storage. Like what is that? What is here? He has given means you have to, if you want to store into the your storage, like in the storage object or storage class, it will here he is telling that partially is able to telling that enables you to pick up some of the states, like some of the states fields, like if you want to store this, if you want to store our big cats or only colors or only size, in that case you have to use the this property called partialize. I'm declaring here, like I'm first mentioning like this state, it is in the form of class. Sorry, it is in the form of function partial. It will actually it is take the partial. Uh, Sorry, partial. It will partial takes the function function only. In this function, we have to not dot state base. What is that? I forgot this. Okay, like sorry. Not base. It is cats. Cats of state dot Bates. Sorry, friends. I'm in the state of the Bates only. Sorry. Cats column state dot cats. I want to only I want to only show this to show only the cats only. I don't want to show the cat color and cat size. I want to only show the what is the count of the small cats, like small cats and big cats. I don't want to show the these things like a cat color and cat size. I don't want to show the things like a state other fields of the state. I want to show only this one. In that case, you have to mention in the function, in this function you have to give the cat column state dot cats. If you go to the application, once refresh this, update this one. If you update this one, update the any one of the C. Now only the I'm visible, it is visible only the cats, only cats object like big cats and small cats. I'm not able to see the. Okay, once again see this applications, go to the applications. See, here I'm seeing only the cats only. In this, if you want to see the one more like colors also, color state dot color. You have to give the color state dot color. Once again, refresh this application and once increase the count, increase the big cats. See, now my state is visible only cats and color. Cats is like big cats and small cats. Color is like white. Like that, if you want to mention the and which states you want to include in the storage, like local storage, you have to mention here. But if you want to only explore some of these things, like here already given one thing here, uh, one code is given here. You can use this code. Like I'm using this instead of this. You can replace this code with this one. See, in this we have given for taking the color comma size. Actually, what is the code? What is this code means? Like it is object actually. First, I'm going to try to explain this one in the inside of this object dot entries. Actually, it is taking the state coming from this function. Actually, it will convert into the like if you take this object dot entries means it will convert into the like array of key comma value. I'm going to explain here only. First, this object dot entries actually the state it will taking the state it contains of the contains like this, like cats like some values like suppose I want that. I'm going to take this one. I'm taking the whole object. State is present like this. Suppose can mention comma and one more thing is and one more also called size mini. Actually, it will going to convert this object going to convert the into like this array of first like cats. One is the cat, one value is cat, comma, second value is object. It is called big cats and small cats. Like object, it will divide into the one array into the two properties like this and second object also color white. And third one also like this. How many properties are there like that? It will going to divide array of arrays like size and mini. Then what is this next step? Dot filter. Filter means it will going to filter like it will going to take the one by one element in this. It will going to collect the key. It will going to collect the key and it will going to search this. Search means like include whether this color is present or not, like we are including that filtering like only we are filtering the items which are not present in this. In that case only it will going to take only the actually this result will comes like filter of this gives the key. I'm only taking here key of I'm taking actually not actually if you don't take like this color size dot includes of key. If you take like this, I'm not doing this one. If you take like this, it will only consider only consider the items called array of color, comma, array of color, comma, red, or suppose what is this color? White, and array of size comma mini. It will go on, but here reversing this. I'm placing here not. In that case, I don't want these two cases like a color and size. I want only the instead of this color and case what is there cat. There's a one more thing is the cats. In this I'm going to take the objects like big cats and small cats. Big cats is the 59 and small cats is 40. I'm getting only this one. If you have apart from this color and size, there is another fields also, it will also include automatically. So include, but my result is this one. This one is the whole result, and automatically this what is this above this object dot from entries means it will convert the again into the object form. Like if you see this, what it will do object dot from entries it will going to convert. Suppose I'm placing this one, so if you take this it will going to convert the you can take like this, you can going to convert the again into in the form of how it is converts and like this, like a cats column, like this, like you can take this the cats column like this, big cats 59, and small cats 40. Like this, it is going to convert object dot from. Actually, our whole output to achieve this last thing, we are doing this much. Like object dot from entries. Actually, first it is taking the object dot entries, and from the state dot filter, it is taking the filtering. It is placing the color comma size, including with the key. It will only apart. I'm falsing this, like I'm doing the not of this. In this case, it will give the apart from this color and size. Instead of this color and size, what is the other things is there? In I'm going to include that one only. Like filter that one only. That fields only. I'm making again into the object. If you want to remove this one, I'm removing this one, or you can make it as a comment. See, refresh this, increase the increase this one. See, I'm not able to see the this thing. If you want to if you want to only exclude the, if you want to exclude the only colors only, like instead of the size. See, once again refresh this application. See, increase this. See, size, we got the two properties, like one is the cats and size. If you want only instead of this color, I'm placing the size and I'm removing the color, like, see, if you increase this one, if you see here, state, cats and color. This one is a little bit easy, but compared to previous code, like giving the each and every property, each and every field. Instead of this, you can exclude this using this code. You can exclude if you can exclude the what fields you don't want. You can exclude here in the local storage or session storage. That's all, friends. If you like my explanation, if you like my content, please like and subscribe my channel and support my channel.